In a long-awaited upgrade to Melbourne's public transport system, passengers will soon be able to use their smartphone and bank cards to directly tap and go on the rail system. Let's go to Emily Rice, who joins us live from Town Hall Station in Melbourne. Emily, this is great news for commuters, but there is a catch.
Well, there is always a catch with Victoria's much maligned Myki public transport ticketing system. But the good news first, Lizzie, is that from tomorrow, rail passengers will be able to use their smartphones, their bank cards and even their smartwatches to just tap on with a digital card, as opposed to their physical old-fashioned Myki card. Now, you might be saying in Sydney, well, we've had this system for years, but yes, here in Victoria, we are just starting to catch up. But there is a caveat. So it will apply on the rail system, but for those commuters catching trams and buses, they still will have to use their physical Myki card. And also, even though it's going to apply on the rail system, it's only on about half a dozen lines. They are as follows: the Sunbury, Pakenham, Cranbourne, Werribee, Williamstown, Sandringham, Frankston, Stony Point, Bendigo, Gippsland and Geelong lines. The rest of the rail system will catch up over the next few weeks. So don't ditch that physical Myki card just yet, but technology, it's on the way.
G'day legends. Well, grab your phone, dust off your debit card and maybe give your old Myki a little farewell hug. Because Melbourne is finally entering the modern age. That's right, after years of hearing, sorry mate, your Myki's expired. Sorry mate, you've got insufficient funds. Sorry mate, that Myki reader's having a bit of a moment. Victorians can now start tapping onto trains using their bank card, phone or smartwatch. And honestly, it's only taken about as long as it takes to build a suburban road project. Today we're looking at what it means, who's getting it first, who's missing out, and whether this is actually good news or just a shiny new way to pay for being late to work. Let's jump in. What's actually happening? More Melbourne train lines are switching on contactless payments. That means instead of carrying around a physical Myki card, eligible passengers can simply tap on using Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay and smartwatches. Basically, if you can buy a coffee with it, you'll soon be able to catch a train. The Rollout follows successful trials earlier this year on several metro and regional lines. The Victorian government says that tens of thousands of journeys have already been completed using the technology. As from the 14th of June, and I know that's been quite some time ago, the remaining train lines are joining the party, including Hurstbridge, Lilydale, Belgrave, Alamein and Glen Waverley. Which means every Myki-enabled train station across Victoria will now support tap and go travel. Only took about a decade to catch Sydney, but who's counting? Melbourne's long relationship with Myki. Now, let's be fair. Myki has served Melbourne for years. Kind of like the old ute in the driveway. It's reliable until it isn't. We've all had those moments sprinting for the train. You've tried to perfectly reach the gate and suddenly, Myki money low. Mate, not now, or worse. The reader just stares at you like you've personally offended it. Meanwhile, your train departs and you're left standing there questioning every life decision that led to this moment. For tourists, it was even more confusing. Wait, I need to buy a card to buy a ticket, then load money onto the card and then remember where the card is, then pray that it works. No wonder visitors look more confused why this matters. Now, before anyone says big deal, it's just tapping a card, actually, this is a pretty significant upgrade. Think about it. Millions of people already using contactless payments every day. You buy a coffee with it, you buy petrol with it, you buy a sausage roll from a servo with it. So public transport finally joining the same system ultimately makes sense. Now, benefits include no need to carry a separate Myki card, easier for tourists, less time waiting at machines, fast boarding, less I've forgotten my card panic. It also brings Melbourne in line with other Australian cities that have already adopted contactless transport payments, according to The Guardian. Sydney commuters have been doing this for years, which means one less thing Sydney can brag about. And honestly, that's probably worth the upgrade alone. The catch. Now, before you throw your Myki card into Port Phillip Bay, there's a catch. Actually, a few catches. Right now, the system only works for full fare adult fares, according to the Herald Sun. So if you're a student, a concession holder, a senior, a child, you'll still need to use your Myki card. And the reason? The system currently can't automatically verify discounted travel entitlements. Government officials have said that functionality is still years away, according to the Herald Sun. So for now, Myki isn't dead. It's like semi-retired, maybe enjoying a nice caravan holiday somewhere. What about trams? Now, here's the question every Melburnian's asking. What about the trams? Well, that's a fair question. After all, Melbourne's tram network is basically our version of a national animal. You can't go anywhere without seeing one. At this stage, contactless payments are rolling out on trains only. The Victorian government says tram and bus timelines will be announced soon, according to the ABC News. So if you're hopping on a tram tomorrow, your Myki's still coming with you. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger. Why did it take so long? Now, let's address the elephant standing on the platform. Why did it take so long? According to the reports, the Myki upgrade project has experienced delays linked to contractual disputes, technical challenges, and system development issues, according to The Guardian. The broader upgrade is worth billions of dollars and involves replacing thousands of readers across Victoria's public transport network, according to Transport Victoria. So while often people joke, it's just a card reader, reality is a little bit more complicated. You've got security systems, fare calculations, station gates, banking integrations, mobile wallets, refund systems. It's a massive project. Although, let's be honest, Melbourne commuters have heard coming soon so many times that they're probably expecting flying cars first. The tourist test. Here's where I think the biggest winner might be. Tourists. Imagine arriving from overseas, you jump off a flight, you catch a train into the city, and instead of learning a whole new ticketing system, you simply tap your phone, done, easy, no queues, no machines, no confusion. Isn't that how transport systems should work? And if Melbourne wants to remain one of the world's greatest cities, making things easier for visitors is a smart move. So what's the verdict? For most adult commuters, this is genuine improvement. It's simpler, it's faster, it's more convenient, and perhaps more importantly, it's one less thing for Melburnians to complain about. Although, let's be realistic, we'll probably just find something else. We're Australians. It's what we do. So what do you reckon? Will you ditch your Myki card and go full tap and go? Or are you keeping your old faithful card just in case? Drop your thoughts below, and while you're there, tell us your funniest Myki horror story. We've all got one. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like, subscribe and the bell. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, if the train leaves while you're watching this, it's probably Myki's fault. Until we see you again in the next one. See ya, legends!